Ambition Wrestling Global Championship!
Good evening, wrestling fans. This is Andrew the Shaukat, and we are live tonight in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, as we get to host a huge Ambition Wrestling Global Championship match right here at APAC Wrestling. I'm honored to be calling the action tonight that will see Shaukat taking on New Japan Pro Wrestling superstar and current Ambition Wrestling Global Champion, Mad Mikey Nicholls. Strap yourselves in, folks, because this one is going to be one for the ages. As we await the arrival as a challenger, Malaysia's own Prophet of Pain, this is Shaukat. You can hear from this ovation here tonight. Shaukat is beloved by the APAC Army here in Malaysia, and frankly everywhere he goes across Southeast Asia. You see, he's had a lot of success over here. He's been the SPW, Southeast Asian Heavyweight Champion, the AWGC Junior Heavyweight Champion, a pioneer in Malaysian wrestling, the man that started wrestling here in Malaysia, and now he looks to add to his game, to step up to that next level, to reach the status of the Ambition Wrestling Global Champion. Now, in preparation for this big fight tonight, Shaukat has scoured the world to obtain knowledge like no other. He's learned under some of the greats like WWE superstar and Hall of Famer Booker T, Ohio Valley Wrestling's Al Snow, Dr. Tom Pritchard, some of the smartest, most intelligent individuals in the wrestling business today, and Shaukat has been picking their brain leading up to tonight's big contest against Mikey Nicholls for that Ambition Championship. But all that knowledge could mean nothing if Mikey Nicholls takes his head off with a lariat tonight. So he's got to protect himself, he's got to be on all alerts, he's got to be defensive, he's got to be on offense. It's going to be an absolutely unique contest that, quite frankly, I don't think Shaukat has ever met before. And remember, Shaukat has been in the ring with guys like Tajiri, Hurricane Helms, a plethora of former WWE superstars. So he has that experience, but I can assure you, as a man that has witnessed this man live, the current Ambition Wrestling Global Champion, Mad Mikey Nicholls, Shaukat is unprepared. I tell you what, nothing compares to what this guy can do in the ring. He is a physical monster. He can fly, he can grapple with the best of them, but most importantly, he will hurt you where it counts. Just breaking into the business. This is a man that lived in dojos in Japan. Used to do squats, sit-ups, push-ups just for fun. I'm talking thousands a day to be in the peak physical condition that he is, to prepare himself for that strong style in Japan. I tell you, there's nothing like Mad Mikey Nicholls. He is one of the most physically intense athletes I've ever seen step into that squared circle. In over 20 years, I've seen a lot of wrestling, and I'll tell you what, I have absolutely never seen anything as physical as Mikey Nicholls live in that wrestling ring. But tonight he flies out of Perth, Western Australia, to come here to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Big flights, I'm sure the superstar is used to all that. There's flights to Japan, the flights to America. Let's go to ringside for those calls.
This is your main event, and it is for the Ambition Wrestling Global Championship, scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger.
Just listen to that reaction for the challenger, Malaysia's own Shaukat. I'm going to talk about a hometown advantage right there that may come into play later on.
Representing TMDK, Mad Mikey Nicholls.
Well, quite a sour response there for the Ambition Wrestling Global Champion, Mikey Nicholls, who lays the championship down to essentially say, hey kid, if you want it, come and get it. Mikey Nicholls playing mind games. I think he's realized now that this Malaysian crowd might become quite hostile towards him as he shows some disrespect towards the hometown hero. Shaukat though, wait a minute. I think he's going to essentially reverse those mind games on him himself. He's taken that shirt and he might not be LeBron James, but he has just thrown that out of the ring, and Mikey is not going to be able to get one. I think he's just going to have to write that one off, Mikey. This hostile crowd here in Malaysia is not going to give that one up. Just like hopefully he won't give up the Ambition Wrestling Global Championship tonight. He is going to have to fight as these two great athletes compete right here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for the Ambition Wrestling Global Championship. This is the challenger Shaukat and Mikey Nicholls, the Ambition Wrestling Global Champion right now. Mikey just eyeing out his opponent Shaukat. This is the very first time these two individuals have met. I believe this is the first time Mikey has ever competed in Malaysia as well. So very unique contest for these two as both men lock up. Mikey Nicholls though with that raw power just able to take Shaukat straight to the ropes as the referee will separate these two men. It's like Shaukat may have had Mikey Nicholls scouted there. He's been obviously on YouTube watching Mikey Nicholls in New Japan competing, making sure he's well prepared for this match, because an opportunity like this doesn't come once, it comes once in a lifetime when you think about it. This championship that started in Perth, Western Australia, is now here in Kuala Lumpur, and quite frankly, Shaukat has the opportunity to take that championship and just lead it into a new generation here, or Mikey Nicholls after this match will go straight to Japan and continue his reign of terror in New Japan Pro Wrestling and back in Southern Territory Wrestling in Perth, Western Australia. So the win tonight changes the directory of where Ambition Wrestling is going to go. So a huge match with huge responsibility right here in Malaysia. Mikey giving it back now to the audience, that not showing the respect that he's probably used to when he competes across the world, especially in his hometown of Perth, Western Australia, where he first captured this championship, taking on two of Australia's best in Slex and the loose ledge Adam Brooks. It was a triple threat match in Baldivis, Western Australia, which saw Mikey Nicholls leave the very first Ambition Wrestling Global Champion. As of tonight, he has been champion for 119 days, looking to extend that as he takes on the hometown hero tonight in Shaukat, as Shaukat starts to slowly regain control of this match. Asking for silence with a big right hand there to Mikey Nicholls. Seemingly unaffected as he pops him right back into that headlock, and the two meet right back in the middle. Shaukat giving it his all. Mikey probably not expecting him to be so resilient to his power like that. Cuts him straight back off though. That's the ring smarts there of Mikey Nicholls. But Shaukat with that arm drag. Second arm drag. Mikey probably not ready for that. And a huge boot sends Mikey flying over the top rope to regain his consciousness, as Shaukat once again gets a huge reception from these fan base here at APAC Wrestling in Malaysia. Action now spilling onto the outside is Shaukat and Mikey Nicholls now. Oh, Mikey Nicholls placed on one of the audience members here in the APAC Army, and a huge uppercut once again by Shaukat. Shaukat, very skilled martial artist, has a very, very stiff right arm. Throwing those uppercuts right to the throat, right hands to the head. As they, once again, has a big right hand as they battle it out into the audience. The referee's got to keep an eye on this one, as this is contested under typical championship rules, which means if this ends in a count out or disqualification, Mikey Nicholls will remain champion. In a very smart move, people are moving out of the way as the hurricane, if you will, tears up the APAC arena here in Malaysia. Mikey Nicholls back to his feet. Shaukat still trying to just create shortcuts and cut him off, but Mikey too smart and looks like he's going to go for that big body drop on the side, and he does. the stiffest part of the ring. That's the one place you don't want to land if you're a professional wrestler. That is the worst part. You want to land right in the middle of the ring. To be thrown on the side of the apron like that, it's detrimental to your back. It's gonna wind you. And now Mikey Nicholls, knowing full well to take advantage of that, as Shaukat tries to get his breath back in that ring. It's hot in this arena tonight too. Don't forget too, we are in Malaysia. It is about, I want to say, 33 degrees for those back home in Australia. As Mikey now dominates Shaukat, but it's not just the temperature, it's very humid as well. So these two athletes, you'll see the sweat pouring off them in the lights because it is hot and humid in here. But if you listen to this crowd as well, they are hot and they are alive. Here is Mikey Nicholls, the champion, back dominating onto Shaukat with a big backbreaker. Much to the dismay of the crowd here in Malaysia. But Mikey Nicholls, not too concerned about that. I think the game plan for Mikey Nicholls now is just wear Shaukat down, slow the pace of the match down, control the audience, control the tempo, because Mikey's got all the cardio in the world. Don't forget, this is a man that spent years and years in the dojos of Japan, just squats, push-ups, sit-ups, wrestling drills, and that was just before training would even begin. And just as Shaukat was showing a little bit of resilience and hope, Mikey Nicholls once again comes in and just deflates him. Deflates Shaukat. Deflates the audience here in Malaysia. Controls the pace. Puts everything back into the champ's corner. Shaukat has had back issues in the past, so Mikey Nicholls seemingly becoming aware of that. Seems to be targeting the back, hitting that backbreaker earlier, and now focusing with some big high knees. And once again, just trying to weaken his opponent as that crowd is really starting to build behind Shaukat. Maybe seemingly throwing Mikey off a little bit, but Mikey back in control now with that strong headlock. Just once again in control of this match, in control of Shaukat. The Ambition Wrestling Global Championship, it takes athletes to another level. Again, this is an independent world championship that is currently traveling the globe, giving the best independent athletes in that region the chance to showcase their skills on a much higher level. Now here Mikey Nicholls comes to town, the hometown hero Shaukat with the ultimate opportunity, but seemingly everything he's thrown at Mikey Nicholls so far, he's got an answer for. Mikey Nicholls much more experience in that ring. Like I said, big time competition in New Japan Pro Wrestling. The very first Ambition Global Championship. What is going on here? Well, it seems this very hostile crowd here in Malaysia, really getting to the head of Mikey Nicholls, getting to the head of the champ. It would not be smart for this individual, I tell you that much, to take another step closer to Mikey Nicholls, because if experience tells us anything, Mikey Nicholls would lay him out in less than 0.2 of a second, I promise you that much. But action returning to ringside now, however, where it all belongs, as the Ambition Wrestling Global Championship is on the line. It's Mad Mikey Nicholls taking on the challenger Shaukat here in Malaysia, and a huge right hand from the challenger there that seemingly has knocked some sense out of Mikey Nicholls. He seems stunned in that corner as Shaukat slowly reaches out there and seemingly, yes, it lays him out with another one. Shaukat for the first time in a while now starting to get some offense with a huge takedown on Mikey Nicholls. This is the first time Mikey's been down as he goes for a cover. Just a 2 count there, but nice fire, nice shine of hope there for Shaukat. This audience is starting to get back behind Shaukat, where hope seems to be lost, but there seems to be that little bit of fire, a little bit of heart left still in him. Can he go toe-to-toe with the champion here, the ultimate underdog, as he takes on New Japan Pro Wrestling star Mad Mikey Nicholls with every trick in the book? But like I said, I think with Mikey's experience, he's just going to take him from pillar to post, from rope to rope, and just wear him down. And once again, I think Mikey's going to leave here continuing his 119-day run as the Ambition Wrestling Global Champion. I think he can maybe tick off Malaysia if things keep going this way as well. So he'll continue on his quest to Japan as he continues to fight for New Japan Pro Wrestling, as well as compete for Southern Territory Wrestling in Baldivis, Western Australia. Nicholls again with those big forearms. Seeming to go for a suplex in the corner, but Shaukat with the reversal. Getting this crowd here in Malaysia back to their feet and back behind the challenger. It seemed like the champion was going for one of those devastating suplexes into the turnbuckles, but Shaukat able to reverse, allowing a suplex of his own as these two meet back in the middle of the ring. Shaukat with a big right hand, but that is met with a receipt by Mikey Nicholls as these two slowly make their way back to their feet. Shaukat down for so long in this match, it seems that he's only just slowly starting to take Mikey down, but again that cardio just keeps rocking. There's a big twisting sidekick. Shaukat hits the ropes, but Mikey Nicholls with that double A spine buster, putting Shaukat right back down, and he doesn't even go for a pin. He hits that lariat that I was talking about. Forget all your knowledge because it is over, but Shaukat has managed to kick out of the sliding lariat. Not many men can say they can do that when it comes to Mikey Nicholls. That is concussion city for most, but Mikey seemingly going for a second. He's missed this one. Shaukat has got to take every advantage now to get back to his feet as he hits that big Uranagi. He has got to make a cover though, otherwise it will mean nothing. Oh, and Mikey Nicholls once again just creeps out on 2.9 here in Malaysia, stunned by that massive Uranagi by Shaukat as the challenger, the ultimate underdog. Shaukat starts to get back to his feet as his audience here in Malaysia starts to get back to theirs as well. Big kick attempt. Shaukat goes to lift Mikey, but getting to it is... Oh, he's too heavy. No, just too big. Mikey Nicholls, a huge individual. You're not just going to be able to pick him up like nothing, which is going to be a huge problem going for the NK driver, which is Shaukat's finish. He can't pick the big man up because that is a huge dump. But speaking of huge... Oh, Mikey Nicholls with that beautiful bomb that's going to put him away. But no, once again, just the two. As the champion slowly continues his reign as champion, but not enough to put away the challenger Shaukat here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It seems like it's time that he's going to have to initiate that Mikey bomb and put this one away for good. As he goes up for that Blue Thunder bomb, Shaukat reverses, sends Mikey Nicholls off the ropes. Big forearm, drops him to the second, and he's picked him up. That's the NK driver. Shaukat's managed to hit the NK driver, but he's got to get that cover. And he's done it! Shaukat, the ultimate underdog, has just become the Ambition Wrestling Global Champion in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The second man to ever capture this belt, ending the 119-day run of New Japan Pro Wrestling star Mad Mikey Nicholls. It's Shaukat. Shaukat is your Ambition Wrestling Global Champion. I'm losing my voice. The excitement in this arena right now is through the roof as Shaukat is crowned the second ever Ambition Wrestling Global Champion here in his hometown of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. What a night it's been here at APAC Wrestling. This is Andrew the Shark Carter signing off for a huge Ambition Wrestling Global Championship match. This is your night, Shaukat. Enjoy.